Also, if I suddenly drop, don't assume I'll be back. Xfinity is doing raw. That fucking. Hopefully it stays. You just woke up. Let Zara have their internet. Jesus. Hola, Finny. She's baba booing for what? Alright, Brady and Rosa got her there, so that's fine. I've not even logged in for the past week and a half. Yeah, no, I mean, I get it, Sander. I get it. I'm very close to finishing my 10th job in OC, so that'll be nice. But there's some stuff we can, some minor stuff we can do here. Moon really is going to take off for me personally with 7.3. Let me get food here, because Harley's pretty golden. So I get that, Sander. I get that. Like there's not a lot of there's nothing need to do right outside of OC. Fork Tower is a bust, by all accounts. It's still something I very much want to do, but it's like, you know, the access points to it again. It's getting easier now, but I'm not going to Ether to do that shit. I'm just not. X4 is a disaster. Why so? Is there anything in particular about it? Is it the colorations of the ground versus the AoEs? Justified in general? Going away for a week has killed a lot of your motivation 14? You know, that happens. Too many different strats. Gotcha. Okay, well, I mean, I personally wouldn't join a party finder unless the strat that's being described is the one that I know, but that's just me, I guess. Alright, I am currently leveling Paladin. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? Maybe we could do that. I wanted to do all of the post-Shadowbringers class quests, because every single class has one, right? So, and there's also achievements involved with those. What? People can't read or just look it up and think I can do that? I think there's a fair bit of that, if I'm being honest. I think there's a fair bit of that. I guess I still have the, what's it called? The role quest for Dawn Trail as well. So yeah, we can maybe do some story, a little bit of crafting, a little bit of OC. We got 3 hours. We can do stuff here and there. I think I did this yesterday. Yeah, 13 hours. So that's tomorrow morning, not tonight. Ugh, gross. And Brain Dead 2 is awful. Brain Dead 2. What does that mean? What part gets done that easily? That's a shame, though. It's rather unfortunate. But yeah, then we'll start off with, I guess, a frontal lines. Let's go over there to the guild house. Oh, big God. What up, Brady? You think Brain Dead 2 is fine? Okay. It's one of those things where it's going to jive with some folks and not jive with others, right? So that's just why there's multiple strategies for every fight. You see the EX4 Party Finder, you need like a decoder to read what what they mean. Yeah, these days. But yeah, no. We'll get in there. We'll do some stories. We'll do a little bit of combat. Oh, that's Brady. I'm gonna do a PvP. Do you want to do a front lines with me, Brady? Well, check that. Not do you want to do, or are you willing to do a front lines? If so, we can go in. I have to take a tick of damage to think list, so be it. You know what? Same. Thinking, not even once. Grab you for front lines. Let's go. Front lines is going to be miserable starting on Tuesday. Some would say it's already miserable, but no. No, we are not at the flavor point of Muggletome fevered front lines. That's when the juiciness starts. Hola, Max. Hey, friends, what's going on? Welcome in, everybody. Is this a way? Please, friends, everyone just came in. If you're not already following her. Son of a bitch, who did that? Cowie just cackled from across the basement. Go follow Saki. There's a follow button right there. It's her first time playing Clear Obscure Expedition 33.
Butts.
But it's going to be a good time. She's got a baguette. We've got a baguette. Let's get in there and baguette this game in our systems because it's very good. It is literally... Probably, obviously, it's one of those things that can be argued back and forth. Probably game of the year. The story is immense. The music is, as you heard, is incredible. It only gets better, and we are still very much early on in the game. So there's a lot to see, a lot to do, and hopefully you'll come back and hang out with us. Psyche does stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 7 a.m. Eastern. Playing Project Zomboid still, for those of you that enjoy Project Zomboid, and other games. She still has to get back to, what's it called, that one game with the portals? The Oblivion one. There we go. The Oblivion one. And of course, going into a deep narrative game like Expedition 33 Clair Obscure. Absolutely gorgeous game in every regard. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. And I am going to feed her to as many mimes as possible. That is going to happen. But you did well, Bestie. And thank you for the resub. Let me know what you want to vote for. You get 2 votes. 2 votes. It is Expedition Shark Toppings. Pink, I got you. Here we go. We started this because I played Expedition 33 about a month or so ago. And so I still have my baguette here. This is actual bread. It has petrified, I guess. It is. It sure is in the state, but we have our own baguettes. It's what you do. Choo-Choo wants the baguette. It was actual bread. Pseudo, thank you very much, homie. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for the same 7 months. Let me know if you would like to vote for our cooking stream as well. Our cooking stream is on Monday. Can you confirm Breadicus? Yes, Breadicus is confirmed to be Breadicus. All right. Geometry, I owe you 2 because you did one yesterday and then I didn't do it because I'm a dumbass. Feed Cashew the bread. I'm not feeding anybody that bread. If I feed somebody that bread, it's not going to go well. Let's see. So we have a daily calendar that my wife got me. Let's see. It says, I need a rest friend who can keep a secret but doesn't mind that I won't. Wow. A best friend, not a rest friend. What the fuck's a rest friend? Number 2. My summer bikini body wasn't ready, but my fall sweater body is on point. Fuck yeah. Bring it on. With the level of heat that we've got going on, bring on fall. The baguette is now open. Yeah, so about that, you kind of want to be careful about that Holy Crow Batman. There is, as it turns out, you must practice baguette safety or equally have a lot of duct tape. Just in case, you know, stuff happens. You get a little wily with your baguette and all of a sudden it's in 3 pieces. Did that baguette get longer? Maybe. I see you are distributing that Lumina fair and justly. We're trying our best, Ambaz. We're trying our best. I put 100 hours into that game. And yeah, obviously I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody. There are people in chat who haven't played it or who are currently playing it as well. So I'm not going to get too far into it or into any specifics. But just understand that if you haven't played it, if it goes on sale later this year, pick it up. Games like this should be supported just because they are absolutely fantastic. And there is a depth to the combat. I had one unfortunate thing though. I unfortunately was using a software for my capture card rather than a straight pass through right to my monitor. So parrying became very difficult. Like it was visibly, I was on time, but it was, the input wasn't going through. So it was like, it wasn't a huge delay. It's maybe a half a second. But in a game like this where parrying is precise, I was getting blasted. I was getting very, what's the word? Frustrated by it. So I redid my setup. I did a direct pass through right into my monitor, and all of a sudden, I still got fucking blasted. Don't get me wrong.
I was feeling crummy today, but then Solu showed off his baguette.
I got you, bro. Thank you for those 92 months, homie. I appreciate you as well. Let me know what you want to vote for our cooking stream. It is ! Toppings in the chat. That'll bring up the list of what we're doing on Monday. We're doing cooking stream on Monday, by the way, if you're into that sort of thing. We will be... I got to close... I had a page open. All mime locations. For no reason whatsoever. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I still got blasted a fair bit, but not as much because I could actually parry on time. And that made the game experience significantly better. That's also on me because I didn't want to dodge because I play Soulsborne games. I can parry everything. Nope. Oh, there was a time there when I tried to dodge, and I swear I pressed it, and it didn't register. But I think my brain is just no, no, Bessie. It's not a. It's not the perfect system. Okay, it's not Liza P. Okay, Liza P. If you get hit in the fucking face in Liza P, it's because you can't parry. That happens to me a lot, by the way. Liza P has a very good parry system. This game, and again, there's nothing but praise for it, but it is not a perfect game. You are going to come across bumps here and there, Bestie, and that's okay. Absolutely valid. And some of the time, sometimes the feeling of the attacks and the dodges and all that does feel a little fucky because they look. Let me use my baguette again. You'll see them go right. They're like, I'ma hit you. Oh, I'ma hit you. Oh, and then they fucking blast you afterwards. Okay, I've dodged like 5 times in this one animation. So that is the amount of times I yell. Well, I didn't yell, but I cursed at my screen. Because of being baited. It's very real. So you'll get the timing down, and you'll be fine. You will be absolutely a-okay. You'll catch on to it, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy the process of it all. Is tomorrow you gonna go back into it tomorrow, Bessie? You had a couple of nothing happens experiences. Yeah, more shots for I believe next Friday because we're still on maximum balls right now, Bowmage. But noted. More balls and also a vote for Donair. Also, Bessie, what are we voting for? You get 2 votes. What am I adding this? Also, yeah, welcome in. We're playing some Final Fantasy 14 today. It's what I usually default to because I like this game a lot. It's a very good game. Despite what content creators would tell you right now about this game. I struggled at first because, and then things just clicked with dodging for you. Yeah, so the dodging window is slightly more lenient than the parry window. So me getting frustrated by parries was 100% on me. That's not a game thing. There's also with the capture card and all that. So, but it's fine. Like once you get the muscle memory for it, you get right into it. And I was parrying a lot more towards the very terrible parrying games. Well, I mean, people say that a lot about being terrible at parrying in games, but then if your only reference point is like Soulsborne games, the only game that has good parrying is Sekiro from Software. Sekiro and Liza P are probably the best parry games, so I wouldn't hold it against you if that is your point of reference for parries. I know. Look, listen. I know From Software's had their hands all over dodge parry Soulsborne games for the longest time, but they are definitely behind the times in regards to their systems for combat. You're playing Liza P to feel something. Do it, Rosa. And yet, Solar refuses to play Sekiro. No, 'cause I'd be bad at it. I'd be terrible at it, Zays. We both know this. If the team that made Liza P redid Sekiro, then I would 100% play Sekiro here now. Right now. Let's go. Last call for Frontlines, by the way. We're going to do Frontlines. I got room for 1 person. Your reference for parrying is the confusing magical shit that happens over FromSoft's variable latency multiplayer. Yeah. Yep, I feel like I thank you, Darksmack, for those 100,000 points. Thank you for feeding more balls to the monster. Appreciate that. And let's see, you want pink lights, Poppy. Let's go. All right, let's get those pink lights. I don't know why Cashew just woke the fuck up. It's because I'm talking. Your front line? Wow. I am, but how dare you? All right, we're catching up to all the things. Is this a nice little shade of pink? Yeah! Ball Monster, how do you know that name? I was there, Poppy. I saw it. I'm not in the FC on this character, so I can't just grab you. Where are you, Christopher? I guess you're on my friends list, right? There you go. Hype train success. Thanks, chat. Enjoy your emotes if you got an emote. Your generosity is very much appreciated. You make this happen, so thank you, thank you. Thank you for being there and doing it up. Did Bowman say front lines? I didn't see it. My bad. It's okay. I can run 2. I'm gonna run 2, so if we don't do one now, we can do one afterwards. I will definitely run 2 front lines. But yeah, so this game is that's fine. I will hunt solo down this one. All right, you want to hunt me down, Bowmage? Just look for the legacy tattoo. That's how you can find me. Bam! Look at that right there. That's me. Legacy tattoo. Just look for that one. And that's where I was gonna see. I like the parry in the Jedi games, but it's a bit easier. I agree, Ennis. But I mean, it doesn't have to be as ball busting as From Software has made it. Eliza P made a system that worked very well, fantastically well. And like the game itself was built for that. Whereas again, Dark Souls and Bloodborne, not necessarily. Sekiro, they can obviously make a very good parry system in Sekiro. So yeah. So don't hold it against yourself if you're not, an expert parry monster. Like parries everything. And obviously there are people that can do full parry, level 1, no anything runs, and bless them. The amount of practice that they put in to be able to do that is insane. Hello, Franco. Strummer, you previously slandered Costco and their pizza. This is a most concerning issue. Oh, there's a lot more issues that I got that'll concern you. And one that has me wondering. I will have to notate this most concerning update, and we'll keep you posted. Also, pie is better than cake. I agree. Well, I like pie crust with a little bit of the filling on it. That is my Franco, the TikTok you sent me of that of that character. Everybody perfectly normal. Get horse girl drop kicked. But Varsity, I didn't slander Costco pizza. I just said it wasn't S tier, because it's not. For the price point, it's very good. I agree. You get a shit ton of pizza for $16. It is a massive pie. However, it is not S tier. I'm sorry. No. It's not a tier either. I agree with cheesecake is lit. It absolutely is, Ava. I made a cheesecake for Kawi a couple of days ago, and a 9-inch cheesecake, vanilla. It's creamy. It's soft. It's cool. It cuts into that summer heat. We're playing a dead ass game that doesn't keep us up for front lines. Absolutely fantastic. But I do prefer a good pie. Can we ban Varsity for cheesecake slander? No, we're not banning Varsity. We're all allowed to have different takes and different opinions in regards to cakes, pies, and pizzas. 18-inch pies is what we grew up with for large, right? No, look, listen. I used to get this. It was like a 24-inch, 36-inch. I don't know how it was. It was called La Pizza Loca in Los Angeles. And it was this big rectangular pizza. And they had the best jalapeno ham and pineapple pizza. Absolutely, the party pies. Oh, it was delicious. And I'd forgotten about it until Iggy mentioned it again. Otherwise, I would have had Pizza Loca when I went down to Los Angeles in 2023 for FanFest. But yeah, no. Though, listen, sir, that place is questionable. Yeah, the shadiness gives it flavor. That's the point, Varsity. Pineapple people, I don't need pineapple on my pizza, but I'm not. It isn't an affront to God to have it on my pizza. Like again, I have to have it not on its own. If you add the spiciness of jalapeno and the saltiness of the cheese and the ham or pepperoni, then it is delicious. Yes, it is. I'm just saying, in the right scenario, it is very tasty. It is, but I have an allergy card. There you go. Rosa gets a free pass. Look at everyone now in Fork Tower, dead front lines. Yup, that sure is where everybody is in your body. Everybody sure is in the fucking Fork Tower right now. You happen to be upset because it's funny? No, absolutely. Feed into the hysteria, 100%. Can we ban Varsity now? See the pineapple people? No, it's okay. Varsity's still allowed to not like pepperoni pizza. Sorry, pineapple pizza. And like, it's fine. Experience different flavors. Enjoy yourself. You might even like some of it, including the shadiness. That's the site, Bomage. That is La Pizza Loca. And I will say this in part about that is La Pizza Loca might have just been super tasty to me because I would only have one meal a day because we were poor and couldn't afford food. So that hunger is an incredible spice. So it might It might not be as good as I remember it, but those three things are pretty tasty together. This chat trying to silence me. I mean, alright, Yoshi is doing an Anime Expo panel tomorrow, and that's going to be a shit show for sure. I mean, we'll see. It is well. First of all, it's going to be 100% a shit show just because it's Anime Expo. Let's not get that twisted. Anime Expo as a whole is just damn. But on top of that, I think Yoshi P, with the last live letter and some interviews, again with the CEO of Square Enix, saying that they are aware that their golden cow, this game, is struggling, speaks to potential changes. Obviously, they're not going to do a lot in regards to immediate changes. It's an MMO. They're already working on patch 7.4, 7.5, probably doing some work towards 8.0. So you can't really expect instant. It's not like a standalone game where, okay, we're going to patch this and try and change this. It doesn't work that way. 7.3 is going to be the end of the current story. 7.4 will be the shift towards the new expansion. And ideally, maybe there are some things that they can expedite down the pipeline, like Deep Dungeon. Maybe you don't wait until October to give it to us. And maybe you don't just give us the Alliance raid. They've given us very good content this expansion. I will die on this hill. The content has been pretty high tier. The problem has been it's been scarce and not fed to us in any meaningful manner. It's been drip fed. You get one thing here, one thing next month, and another thing the next month, and so it just kind of feels weird. I don't like it being stretched out like that. I preferred the old system that they had for about a decade, where they gave you everything. Here you go, enjoy, and then you just fuck off for a couple of months and consume it, and then you come back for a patch in a month or two. I think some people need to chill the fuck out with some complaints. Having said that, I can somewhat respect others having opinions. Yeah, I mean, there is criticism to be had for sure, Varsity. Is it as bad as content creators and are making it out to be? No. Are people feeding into the negative angles from said content creators? Absolutely. They're taking this one bit, this one opinion, and spreading it everywhere because it sort of fits their thoughts on the game. And it's okay if you're not enjoying the game. Take a break. Go play something else. Go play Clair Obscure Expedition 33. I don't agree with. However, any and all Doom posting or Doomer videos shall be considered slop tier content. Yeah, I agree. Like, it's anywhere near that bad. I think the pacing and the delivery of the content has been off, and they would do better to just give us the content when the patch drops, and then let us fuck off and do the content for a couple of months. Like, imagine if they'd given us OC and the Moon at the same time. People would have been chomping at the bit. They would have been all over the place. Expedition 33 Alliance raid. Yes, please. Yes, please. Give me that. I'd 100% play that. Give me, you know why? Because of the glamour. Give me an in-game baguette. I would play Dark Knight, but a really long, crusty baguette. Warrior weapon, a really long butter knife, and the tip is a baguette. The options never end. We could just keep having all this sweet glam for us. I think it's a bad thing to expect more. It's not, but that's not the problem, Max. The problem is how it's being expressed in the media creation aspect, and then being just vomited out by people who follow those content creators. Expecting more is absolutely fine. Like I said, there's room for criticism for what we're getting, but it's how it's being expressed. Like, if you're not feeling the game right now, that's fine. Go play something else. That's been the thing, right? Obviously, I'm turning the light on in case you're running. I'm not just leaning in to talk more. Every developer of an MMO should have some pressure on them for what they release and how they release it. But the content has still been pretty top tier. I don't know if I'd agree. The 11 raid and the 7.2 Arcadian tiers were mid at best. I really liked the 7.2 tier. I thought they were great. The music, the mechanics. The first fight can go fuck itself. Okay, it's just like Liza P DLC. The first fight can go fuck itself, but the other three fights were fantastic. They were a lot of fun. Obviously, that's going to be different for every person, but I don't see any problem with the second, third, and fourth fight. Second fight in particular is very good. I thought 7.2 was certainly better than 7.0 raids here for sure. For normal mode anyway, I don't do savage raids. Okay, fights have been fantastic, new and interesting. Yeah, like I like that they've taken new ways of showing old mechanics. It's kept it pretty fresh for me. That third fight is terrible? Not for me. Like, I respect that you don't like it, but once I learned it, and of course that's the point, right? How are you gonna learn to fight if you can't see over the fucking giant monster in front of you to see where you're supposed to go? I found it kept me on my toes as a black mage, so I enjoyed that aspect. Sir, I don't want to see Alliance members get go. Well, Varsity, about that, you are definitely going to see people get gomage right away on day one of the Alliance raid. The one point I will absolutely defer Neobody and agree with is that the Alliance raid, oh my god, that put me to sleep. I will amend my statement. The entirety of Dawn Trail has been fantastic, except for the Alliance raid. Someone kick me in the head so I can leave this meeting? No, Beta. I think things are a different direction, which is going to be a hit or miss. Yeah, I get that. And certainly the story is even more divisive, right? Some people absolutely hate the story. I'm enjoying it. I don't think it's the best thing ever. I still think it's better than Heaven's Word and base game. I enjoyed it. There you go. People coming for beta. It's not like wow, I was doing it better. No, you're right. You're right. I think it might be a general slump in the MMO genre, but it's hard to say, right? We don't know what's going on. It's hard to gauge anything on that level. You've been enjoying it more since 7.1? Yeah. Because please stop making me run the older Alliance raid tiers. Yeah. There's and I think that one of the points, and this is one point that I do agree with, and they need to, and again, how do you even do this to begin with, right? How do you freshen up a 12-year-old game? How do you get some car to drive to beta? Okay, that's an actual threat because meta can get there. General innovation drought? Yeah, I can see that. And I think Shion talked about this before. It's that how do you break away from the holy trinity of the MMO, right? The healer tank DPS model. How do you freshen that up for a broader audience, not just for raiders, not just for mega casuals, though mega casuals do carry this game. Let's not get that mixed up. I did read an article where they tried to put part of the blame on the game putting more focus on the raids. Archangel's the only fight you liked? Yeah. I would have liked the Archangel's fight more, Franco, if that Lalafa wasn't yelling at me the entire time. Sorry, that Taru. If that Taru hadn't been yelling at me the whole fucking raid, I would have been down with that fight. Other than the Shadow Lord fight, that's really boring. I like the clusterfuck that can be the Dragon fight and the Archangel's fight. Yeah. No, like, it's not the worst thing ever, but the last fight certainly wasn't what I found to be enjoyable. I did a run, I think, the other week, and 2 whole alliances died to Fafnir, and I had to sit there and pray that you didn't die. Alliance raid, never change. Ramsey of League of Legends was supposed to be working on an MMO. Yep. Oh, shit. Wait, I forgot we were in a queue. Alright, let's go. The last raid felt like Endwalker Alliance raid, where it was just 24-man tank and spank style bosses, minus the incredible music and giant mommies stepping on us. You meet the last boss. I don't blame you, Ava. I don't blame you. Part of the issue is trying to gatekeep the content so that no-lifers don't finish things like the moon bases inside of 3 days. Yeah, I mean, good luck with that. But yeah, no. I think they need to, and again, it's a systems thing, right? It's something that they need to adjust on that, and it's not the content itself, it's just how it's being delivered, how it's being given to us, that makes it feel a little weird. Oh, it's Ansel. Nice. In the Balance is the best song. Yes, yes. Ah, I don't have gear. Okay, well, look for the naked giant Thailander with the tattoo. I made a macro called Shut Up Edgelord. That's the wrong button. Alright, let's go. We need more required interrupts, and as soon as make people use their buttons or we wipe. But see, then that can get... Here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to have to work when I'm on week 8 of doing an alliance raid. Look, I just want my fucking coin. I don't need that Taru fucking yelling at me. I just want a coin. There's a balancer for sure, Max, of people using their skills. It's a single fucking button. Yeah, and I could not be pressing that button. Please, Max, look, don't agitate the healers, okay? They still haven't gotten over the last edition of healers. Please. Just let them rest. Let them rest and let them hope for 8.0. You will work for it and be happy. FDev for Elite Mechanics. Jesus Christ. That is a whole ass TED talk right there on dev work. They don't press any buttons anyway? Okay, Max, you're just being toxic. No, I'm in the wrong one. Never mind, I'm good. I went in thinking my team was going in, but then nobody went in.
Beta, beta, bata, beta, beta, both.
Yes.
Here is an X-Men fact for you.
Okay.
When Jean Grey was a child, her nickname was Yacht, because she was a short Jean. Psyched out.
I hate it here. Thank you for the biddies. Puts a mandatory tank LB in Shadow Lord. Jesus. Sander? Can we make sure Sander never works for 14? Turns the car around. Wow, medic. Nope, get out of there. Our team already left. Team left. Run! Run! Our team's gone! Let me interrupt as melee DPS. That'd be a neat mechanic, but they'd have to introduce a new role skill for that, right? Using a role skill is considered hard. Have you done an alliance raid? You know, people are still wiping to Crystal Tower because they don't get on a pad. And Max wants them to use buttons. People can't even walk and get on a pad, Max. We're like level 100 though. I get not having them in previous expansion. No, it doesn't matter. When you're at level, when you're doing Crystal Tower at level max for ARR, you're still at the max level. That's not going to change anything. It's still to scale. Seeing fruit run like that just reminds me of the Goob meme on the Azim Steppies. I don't know that Goob meme. That's Y Mage. Someone with actually, thank you. Whoever has, can someone can damage, please? Oh, we gotta back it up. I see Finny running down there. All right, Finny, this will be just for you. All right, but don't die. Why is it healing in the front? Right, Solo, it's my fault for expecting people to read their tooltips. Here's what I'm gonna... the real response here is it's an alliance raid. It's not Savage tier or normal tier. It's an alliance raid. And to expect complicated mechanics, I don't know what to tell you there. It's an alliance raid. It's a piñata that's only difficult on day 1. If you want to turn alliance raids into work, then that's not gonna happen. It's an alliance raid. That's not the arena for that. You say that, but you've not been in the Puppets Bunker runs this past week. I've been in the Puppets Bunkers runs for years. I was there on day one. Except in Chaotic, well, you know, Chaotic's different. Chaotic is its own thing. What I'm saying, what is complicated about pressing interject? What's an interject? Oh, we gotta go over there. It's an interrupt? Like I just did by asking you that question? Fucking got him. I don't think we can take that note. No, we're definitely not taking that note down there. You said interject, and you know what the first thing that popped into my head? It was that fucking Ace Attorney. Just an arm pointing out. I know that's not what they say in that game, but that's just what came to mind. If Helldivers has taught me anything, it's that the only Super Earth's finest are capable of button pressing. It's true. Yeah. 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 We're still running in circles. You're not... I don't even know what's going on here. Ah, that's rude. Here come all my friends, though. No, they're all just sitting back and watching. No, never mind. Somebody's coming in. Can somebody fuck this person up, please? Thank you. I'm running in circles because I can't kill anybody. I'm a healer. Objection? There you go. That's the actual term. Objection. And again, it's just... I want them to try different things. And they have, to a certain extent. They have tried, but then when they try, they just also just get shit on for it. So that's why I liked Heaven's Ward. Heaven's Ward was one big experiment, and it was trash, by the way. Mechanically speaking. Ah, my body. Well. We're dead again. I'm gonna just email Yoshi P and ask for immediate tour invites with the promise not to doom post. I feel like the bar will go hella low for 8.0. Alright, get Yoshi P on the phone and then ask him where my Criterion dungeons are. Sorry, Variant. Ask him where my Variant dungeons are. Give me variants. Varsity ready for that 2027 minute tour? Yeah. At our current rate, you're not wrong. You miss variants? I like them a lot. I like them a lot, Ava. They were a lot of fun.
Caliente.
You winning, daddy.
Well, I mean, no, we're in third place by a lot. Kira. I like Kira. How's it going, Kira? Welcome on in. No, we're getting absolutely blasted. But you know what? I appreciate the cheeriness on. Thank you for the receipt. Thank you for the 3 months. Let me know what you want to vote for our cooking stream. It's this Monday. It is exclamation mark toppings. That's the command. It'll bring it up, and then I can add to the count. All right. Oh, look, listen. We're up to 500 points. This might be the comeback. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this might be. This might be where we come back here. It could be anyone's game, just not yours. Yeah, it's not. It's not our game. So look, we need a new bald representative for the 14 community. I mean, I'll do it. I'm brown. I got a mouth on me. I got questions to ask. I'm not gonna sit here and doom post about this game. There's an arc. I am down for that. Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is just. I didn't deserve that. No, the Red Witch is back! Oh, she's fucking dead. Jesus. That was emphatic. Okay. Also, I realized today you didn't have any. No, I didn't at all. But that's because I was too damn hot to freeze. What's going on, Lake? I feel like it was gonna happen eventually, Nia. Yes, it has problems, but we've been playing this game for. Yeah, no, look, when you play a game for 12 years, stuff is gonna come up, and again, part of it is on the developers. As Yoshi P has said himself, they did get complacent. Acknowledging that is step one. That's a pretty big deal. And hopefully that leads to literally something. Anything, please. Company holiday today, very nice. Hopefully you're taking the day to do literally nothing and just exist. Like, you're having a good time progging raids. And yeah, no, I'm in the same boat there. I've enjoyed OC a lot. I'm almost have 10 jobs complete. I'm working on relics slowly. I'm not doing it, super passively. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that there's new and exciting ways to get that stuff, because there isn't. But at the very least, we do have stuff to work on, so that's always good. And I think the biggest thing to take away is that if you're not enjoying it, then you shouldn't play the game, even if it's a detriment to the game, because then that's how you get some change, hopefully, to what you want to see the game become. Make your opinion known with your wallet. I am also very much of the opinion that I very much want to play this game, so give me a reason to play it. Please give me a reason to play this game. I just want to do nothing but play this game. I'm paying $15 a month. I desire to play the game more. Yeah, cool. Yeah. I know how Ninja works. I'm also a Ninja. Yeah. You're not going to give me a sub 50%. Okay. I'll go over here and be useful instead. We do have an S rank over here, though. Not buying that belt off it? No. No, God, no. Those who working, but fuck them. Jesus. I mean, Yellow tried. Bless him for trying. Nowhere near. Wolfie, when are you carrying me in Monster Hunter? Outside of those 3 deaths, outside of being terrible at the game, I did okay. Outside of that, hey, there you go, May Lily. Winner, winner, congratulations. Alright, I'm gonna grab Harley and do another one, because Harley also needs tomes. Thank you, friends. Obviously, if you don't want to do any more, that's absolutely understandable. This came in second. Suck it, 3rd place. How's you yesterday at 3 p.m.? Had to fire an employee, so that feels shit. Oh, that sucks, like. I'm sorry to hear that. Not an easy thing to do. S rank this. Wolfie, that is triple S rank right there. Keep shaking it. Did you get the Phasma drop? Good question. Did I get fresh drop for Phasmophobia detected 18 hours ago? Nice. Yeah, it should be in the little envelope icon in the top right corner. One more rank closer to the mount. That's how you do it, bit by bit.
Caliente.
For the collection. Hola, April. April, welcome back. Thank you for those 90 months. Let me know what you would like to vote for our cooking stream. It's exclamation mark toppings in the chat. That is the command. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the recommendation. I saw the for Project Hail Mary is what it's called. I saw the trailer in Rudy's Discord, and I was like, that looks interesting. So I'm glad to hear that the book is really, really good. So as soon as I finish my 3 books from Elk, put it on the list for poutine. Let's go. Poutine up to 53. Did Seki tell me what she wanted? I don't think she did. I'll add the other one for thingy. There we go. Boink. Hopefully you're doing well though, April. We have room for 2 for front lines. Bowmage, obviously if you want to join us, you're welcome to do so. Other solo, don't be nice to my mom anymore. She called me an asshole because I said she's undercutting them. I don't mean to laugh that your mother called you an asshole, but your 67-year-old mother calling you an asshole is kind of funny. I'm so sorry, April. Listen, as the guild leader, I have to be nice to most people, not everyone. You know who you are. Got to meet at 1:30? Gotcha. Do I finish off these dailies? Gotcha, gotcha. Get them done, Bowmage. Okay, bro, but how severe is undercutting? Is she undercutting me? You get it from your mom? Is she undercutting me? Because then we're going to have problems. Also, April, do you want a shark mount? Because I got a shark mount if you want a shark mount. Don't listen to Brady. My shark mounts are fantastic. A shark mount? Shark mount from OC. Bowman, you need one? I have 2. It's a blue shark. You'll take it? Absolutely. Saved and saved. Someone had something up for 100k. She saw that it last sold for 40k, so she put it for 55k. Okay, so she's trying to play the market there. She needs to bump those numbers a bit, but it's this amount right here. It depends on the thing. So there's a lot more market data required to make an appropriate cut. I get trying to sell it for that because she's still above market actual value, right? So it's one of those things that depends on, is this selling for 100 grand at all? I need more info. I need more market information to correctly make a decision here. No, you're not wrong, April. It just depends on, was it actually selling for 100 grand or was it just listed at 100 grand? And also, you can't, April, it doesn't matter if you're wrong. At this point, you can't give in to her because if you give in to her, you will never hear the end of it. You need to double down and dig your heels in on this one because otherwise, it's just, The price was, I would definitely undercut by 45K. Yeah, no, it depends. It depends on a lot of things. But yeah, it's primarily, you see that a lot on day one of any server up of a patch day. The actual value of the item versus what it's selling at are two different things. Very much two different things. I can show you here. Last call for front lines. Room for 2. Like this item in here. Look, I'm still in all of my 7.1 items because Mirage's stealing it. There we go. Look at the history here. As you can see, these are normal quality. And this has been selling for 20 grand. So undercutting this by half doesn't make any sense. Oh, this person sold it for 300. Oh, shit. Well, congrats, Araf, on your super low buy there. But like this makes sense to sell for 20K because high quality is selling for 20 grand. So that makes sense there. This is the last 3 days. Now for this, the Pine Killer, I'll get you here in a second, Bow Mage. As you can see here, it's almost never sold, and it's sold at these prices. So 5 grand's a little bit low, but yeah, it's just one of those things that the market's funny. You said the actual price it's listed as is not the actual sell price. Could you maybe dupe somebody? Did somebody just fucking did somebody snipe Bow Mage and give them a mount? Trade canceled. I never knew you could see. Yeah, I can see history for like Brady be like fucking Brady. All right, since Brady's in the mood for war, let's fucking go. April, please take one of my sharks. Let's see. Do they not trust people? I don't blow up your fingers yourself. Oof. Fucking Brady. I think she mentions how poor I am every day in this game. I'm sorry. Or look, April, to be fair, you're pretty rich for what you get out of this game. You're not in here, you know, no lifing the moon, or doing maps non-stop, or any other source of income earning. You're doing well for where you're at and how you consume the game. She called you poor and told me to mind your own business. Holy shit. I had a chance to do the funniest thing, so I took it. I respect it. I respect it, Brady. Alright. Yeah, but yeah, no, NS, if you click on any item, doesn't matter what it is. You click on the item itself. This little icon right here gives you the history. How much it sold for, who bought it. It doesn't tell you who sold it, though, which is good. But it does tell you. What time is your commitment tomorrow? 1 p.m. Eastern, yes. Beta. 1 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I didn't even see Brady do it. I think I saw Brady at the corner of my eye up here, just reposition. Fucking ninjas out here. You can also favorite items. There's advanced searches where you can do high quality only, filters galore, all that sort of stuff. Market board is not as robust as I would like it to be, but for a basic market board, it's fine. When they add that, they added it with 7.25 Franco. So they just added. Don't worry about it. It was very recently just added. So I had a high quality accessory that had no competition, so I put it up for 42.69 for the lulz. Nice. April, though, I will say it was hilarious how fast your mom backed off when we mentioned housing and how to get submarines going. So you are at the very least not having to deal with her having submarine levels of money. So that's good. That is at least one thing. I believe ASM is at about 800 million at this point. So yeah. Subs, money. So I have a question. Ask away, Zara. I have an answer. What can I do for you? She said, forget that. Yeah, no, it is a giant pain in the ass. And also the projects for it, April, are insane. It's so much. It's so much just to make your basic submarines and then upgrade them. Do you pay the tortoise tax? What's a tortoise tax? I am not aware of the tortoise tax. Did you know if you press the up arrow in the market board search bar, it will go through your market boards? What the fuck? When did they add that? During the CE. No, I'm usually fighting for my life or AFKing through it. Okay. We're going to OC. We're going to do one front lines right now, April, and then after that we can go into the OC. If you would like to come along, you're welcome to do so. Probably do like an hour or so. At some point, though, I'm going to have to set up gold farming in OC. Just because I need gold. I bought Thief, and I'm trying to upgrade all of my gear up to +1. Yeah, we're not doing it today, but I do need to set that up so we can actually get... You need some gold too? Yeah. So we'll have to set it up for sure for maybe Thursdays, because Tuesdays are dedicated to Split Fiction for at least another couple of streams before we're done with that game. But are you doing gold farming or CE? Probably CE. My mom needs to gold farm. I still need to get the damn material for your first weapon. Yeah, I'll probably do CEs. Gold farming requires... I've been putting in work because I want our gold farms to go faster. Brady has the methodology for gold farming, but it's really set up for... specifically for doing that. You're not there to level up or anything else. So we need to get people with the right stuff, and apparently it's much faster if you set it up that way. And leveling's pretty fast via gold farming, but I've gone out of my way to get more powerful just so that I can, in fact, make that process faster for us. So I should be at +11 soon. I'm almost done with +10. We're pretty close. Then for OC, you need to level the relic stuff. Yeah. So we can definitely do that. April, do you know which ones you need? Because they drop per area. And so your odds of getting your demi-atmas, you have 0 atma drops. I mean, that's fine. We said, I'm not going to sit here and say that it's fun. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's exciting. But number go up, make me feel good. So, so here, you only have 7? Okay, you need them also, right? So you still need some from every single zone. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can go in there and do some OC, some CEs. I wouldn't call it fun. It's not as bad as... the original Atmas, that's for fucking sure. I realized that although I wasn't super lucky, I didn't get any one drops. I had to put in a lot of CEs for my Atma, but again, it was just part of the process. And also, I think it distracts me a little bit when I can double or triple dip. So the fact that I was able to do that, I was able to dip into other achievements that I wanted because I'm an achievement hunter. So getting the fates done. I have the title for 500 fates done in OC. I'm working on the CEs, so I'm about halfway there almost. So that keeps me kind of distracted, knowing that I have a goal in general. And by doing that, just letting the Atmas come in when they did was fine for me. It wasn't that big of a rush. I wasn't there killing myself because I need my demi-atmas now. I understand that people definitely want it then and there, but because my goals were so prolonged, it wasn't that big of a deal. Okay, I didn't get one in 10 CEs. Okay, I still need to do 490 more CEs. So that perspective made, at least for me personally, the drop rates not be all that bad. I had them in about 150 CEs or so. Maybe 200 or so fates of just going around leveling up, getting loot, getting sharks that I can't give away. Brady. The fates got done super quick. I'm like level 17. I only have 7 ammo. Yeah, that's actually pretty good, April. That's more than what I had at that point. It just sucks now because the CEs and fates are being blasted too quickly to actually get credit sometimes. I've gone tank because tank allows me to survive, and tank is comfy in for CEs. So I don't really have issues with that, even when I only had a couple of jobs leveled up. So group up, I guess, is the only thing I can say. Get a homie, get a friend to go in there, and between two tanks, you're guaranteed silver. I'm a tank too. Gotcha. I don't know. Some of those groups are very feisty. Listen, I've been there. I've been there at 5 in the morning, where fates get deleted in about 10 seconds because the Australians are out and they're not fucking around. But I can't compete with the people who have all the jobs leveled up and with Cannoneer maxed. That's fair. OC Fates, Bowmage. I didn't do any Dawn Trail Fates. I didn't need to. I didn't feel the need to at all. OC is progression for gear between silver and gold and all that. So I didn't feel like I wanted to go out of there to get them Yatmas when it's far more concentrated here. And also I already did all my Dawn Trail Fates achievements. So I was like, If they had dropped this along with, or much earlier in the expansion, then I probably would have been inclined to maybe do that to get more bicolored gemstones and double dip on that. But I'm not really fussed about bicolored gemstones at this point. I'll get it when I get it. It's literally a stat thing. Yeah, I mean, I get that. I didn't have too much trouble. Did I get some silvers here and there? Yeah. I got some silvers, even when I didn't have a full tank set. The other thing that can help out is obviously getting the silver set of gear. That way, you do have more strength and you do have more your primary stat. So you got 5 more gemstone vendors to work through for. There's so many Bowmage. There's so many bicolored gemstone things that I need. I just needed to be like, you know what? I'll get it at some point. I can't even save up for tickets for the mounts or the wings because alright, you're getting more souls. Oh, if you want to go in now, I'll fucking go in there. We can crank it out together and get you gold credits. One thing I will say though is you have to turn into, you need the way I did it was I turned into a filthy hunter again, like I did for my Dawn Trail S rank achievement. And I camped the shit out of that crystal. As soon as something pops up, the teleportation map will update with the fate that spawns. As soon as it spawns, click. So I don't know. You want flying squirrel mount? I'm gonna have to buy that, Ava. I've already resigned myself to it. I'm just gonna have to buy it. Where is Brady? Brady on pick though. Let's go. Focus target. You're poor? Yeah, no, I get it, Ava. I get it. And also, that's just another grind, right? If you don't mind it, do some fates, get credit, get bicolored gemstones, get the shinies that you want. Just another system on the wheel. So they're all gonna go north and fight there. We can literally take probably all 4 of these. Or is this team bold? I hope Apano has gemstones too, and buy it from leveling up those zones. Yeah. Yeah, that is honestly the way to do it. There's only 2 of them. Let's go. Let's fuck them up. Never mind. They're fucking us up. Run. Thank you for silencing them, Brady. You sent a message, and that's what matters. Alright, well, we got the A rank. We got some of these, so that's fine. Alright, that's what we got here. But yeah, Brady, I figured cumulatively, I'll eventually catch up. I use all of Endwalker and Dawn Trail to buy Shadowbringer stuff. And just get all of that goodness from there. That way I didn't have to worry too much about it. So eventually, I feel like I'll catch up. We should push Red up here. No, we should push somebody. I don't know who. Who are we pushing? Greet them with violence. It's PvP. Also, Wyvern Mount is missed, so I don't worry. Can we? Yeah. I get it for the collection, Brady, but obviously it's not that big of a deal at this point for me. We'll get it when we get it. Alright. And I think they're getting blasted here. Oh, that's yellow shit. Alright, well. Womp womp. Whitney had to accept headbands today and not watching her Purple Lady because avoiding spoilers. Poog Winnie. Hey, did you get the game? I mean, you can get it on Friday, right? 80. How many tickets is it? 500? Or is it 100? How many Sugar Glider tickets do you need for that? After work, I'll play this weekend. Very nice. Hope you enjoy it. Let's get that A rank over there. 500. Jeez, that's so many tickets. It does feel like they're going to keep gemstones as the currency, so... something to work towards personally. Alright, I'm not going to dip in there because my team is... I don't mean my team, I mean everybody in the alliance. Is, perhaps... not as gung-ho about this. Oh, I got 2 knockouts, nice. Get out of here. Let's get out of here. Okay, just gotta be careful. Oh, look, it's a paladin. Oh, that dragoon get away. Okay. I'm gonna die to red again. Yep. Run, Brady, run! Ugh. Is the sound distorted for anyone else? Usually for that April, you gotta take this sound slider and go all the way to nothing, and then put it back to wherever you want it to. Sometimes that helps with when audio gets distorted on Twitch. You have all phantom jobs leveled and a full set of +2 gear. You do 52.2. Okay, but how many people have full sets of +2 gear though? I'm sure there is a fair few folks, but. No, we don't got the people for this. At least now it's easy to get into instances for. At least that is step 1. Ease of access. Bless the length of that fucking LB. Okay, there's a machine somewhere over there. Let's look at that B rank down here while we're at it. Alright, somebody's already on it. That's nice. Okay. I mean, S rank in the middle. That's a pretty straightforward get. I mean, it's pretty cheeky to try and get that A rank. Oh, fell. Oopsies. Didn't have asset either, making a party finder for a Cold Crescent. Open 6 alliances. Nice. They said it was going to be sloppy, though, initially. So, I expected full-on sloppy. Alright, I'm gonna be smart about my points. Gotta save my points. Gotta be more conscious about what I'm doing here. Almost got that fucking bar though, didn't I? White Mage LB also gives like a region to people around them, your teammates, so. Particularly doesn't want me to watch solo. No, Wolfie! Come back! I should have saved it for this, so that's unfortunate. Alright. God, what do we have here? Okay, we're doing work. Another S rank in the middle. Imagine how high my battle high would be right now if I had just not fucked that up. Oh, that poor. That poor ninja. I don't feel bad. It's hard to see what I did there, but I zipped to them and then turned them into a Kappa, and then they got blasted. Alright, how do we do? Fourth most healing. It was a quick game. So I was up all night playing that stupid. How is it? How is it? 25 assists. I mean, 4-2. The 2 deaths were dumb, but I was out of position, so what can you do? Hey, look, it's the Goblinator. Fucking let me some Goblinator. They get... Sigurd had the full battle high. Oopsies. Is it fun though, Franco? It's so dumb, but watch them race is absolute cinema for no reason. You know, I respect it. Alright, let's go to OC. Who wants to come along? Thank you, Brady. I was saying that Kai's VTuber outfit is so similar to theirs. Is it really? I haven't seen much of the game itself. Would there be a Kai horse star mod? Probably not. Probably very much not. Come along for what? This is gonna be. I believe we want to go into OC, so I wanted to go do some OC for now. Put an hour in, get some Oculin Crescent CE done. We're doing party since this is CE. Yeah. Let's do some CEs. Get a little bit of XP. I only need one more job. I have Thief and I need to buy one more job, so that's why I need gold, so. But yeah, no, we'll go in there, do a little bit of this. Probably dedicate the last half hour, 45 minutes to what's it called? We can meet up there at the thingy. You still need Berserker? Jeez, I'm sorry, Krister. That is a terrible drop rate. Argent, I'm more curious of your BS in Cyberpunk 2077. How dare you? I surely wouldn't start a gang war in Cyberpunk 2077. I surely wouldn't get chased by a whole platoon of cops for 10 minutes. It doesn't happen. Started the wars between you and the gang. But we're gonna be doing the big mission today. We're going into the tower to steal the thing from the Japanese dudes. So something in the factory I had never seen anyone do. I got you, Wolfie. My playstyle unorthodox. What am I gonna get up to? I have no idea. There goes April. Hi, April. There's always space for you, April. You say the word, and I'll kick somebody the fuck out. I guess it's now. All right, got it. I'm not going in this tank. I got 4 of my pieces of gear for my silvers, so I'm still updating my black mage outfit to be +1. The minute, just saying, yeah, no worries, Ennis. I will grab you now. You're slow, absolutely. Instance, nice. But yeah, again, this is much easier with, obviously, with folks. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get room for 2 people if you want to come along. Easy credit, easy XP. Or my level to max ranger, and then monk will be the last of your current jobs. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I need to buy the last one with gold, which is painful, by the way. But 40% left, nice. But yeah, eventually we will get some gold farming during the day. I do want to get the full +1 outfit. +2 requires the raid, so gotta be peppered. You buy gear first before a job. It depends on what you want to get out of this, April. It depends. The gear will certainly help you. If you look at the gear here, you can see there on the right hand side, it gives you +40 to your primary stats, and then +1 to special attributes. So if you want to, like, if you don't, there's no reason to level up all the side phantom jobs. There really isn't, unless there's something you want there, or you want the 2.5% buff from getting the thing done. But outside of that, the gear will benefit you more. It's very strong. It gives you a nice big hefty bonus. I would get gear first before things, but if you haven't leveled up all the other jobs first, because you get a certain amount of jobs by default, and so leveling those up is that gives you time to get more silver. The chroma on the bread loaf was nice, a little drier than I expected, but can't complain. I mean, the meat juice alone should have hydrated a little bit, right, husbando? It looks very good, and also the time, right? So if you want some quick dirty bread, get it done that way. But buenos dias, husbando. Hopefully you're doing well. That's a level up knight and freelancer, you think. Gotcha. Yeah, so just, alternate between the two. Whatever you want to do with regards, whatever you want to get out of OC. If you want to be stronger, then obviously leveling up more jobs is good if you're already capped out on all the jobs that you have. But otherwise, yeah, freelancer levels itself. So as you level a class to the max, that gets you a level with freelancer. So you can't level it up traditionally, April. So you have to max out your classes to level that up. You're ready for it, right? Nice. Do we have everybody? Obviously, we gotta get Zera. You made a loaf aside from the buns? Gotcha. Gotcha. Wormst. Last call, room for one. Easy mode. And you don't even need everybody there. Like I'll be getting in there. Cheesesteak for lunch. Oh, delicious. I've never actually had a proper cheesesteak. All right, look at look at all the warriors. I respect it. When your party members does not meet the requirements for this duty. Might have been somebody zoning over. I mean, this time I've been here. Might have been you, but you've already leveled up, April. You should be good. I think it was just zoning over. Let's try it again. Yeah, there we go. The AF's going on Asm. I like cheesesteak, but don't like the green peppers often put in it. What actually goes in it? Obviously, you have cheese. You have steak. Is it just like grilled onions and green peppers? Bard has a thing, right? That gives XP. I don't know what that gives what. Knight gives a thing? And I don't know what the last one is. I'm currently on Oracle. Knight, Bard, and Monk. Monk? The Monk? Okay, what does Monk give? Oh, okay. Thank you. Alright, let's see what we got here. That thing, yeah, I mean, I can make that. Was the first one you picked? Gotcha. I'm not making that, fucking instead. It's fucking dead. Also, I don't sweat fates anymore now that I got 500. But that's just me. April, if you level up certain classes have... Oh, it's right here. I can go over here. Certain classes have buffs, Bard, Monk, and Knight. So you have to stand by one of the crystals, and then you just activate it at the crystal, and it hits your entire team in the zone. Yeah, so you just leveled up those 3 jobs, and you get credit. You get the buffs. But you do have to level them up to the point where they actually give you the buffs, and then, but you do have to be at the crystal as well in order to do it. Predict. Cleansing. Love it. Thank you. I lay down after. I do not wish to go by drowning. No one does. I forgot what day it was again. I went to soak in the tub with some Epsom salts for entirely too long. No, look, listen, as long as you're feeling better. That's all that matters. Oh, hey, we got pleating pots over here. You guys can go for the big CE. Yeah, I'm going to go for the big CE. Pots are nice and all that, but I'm so far away that it's just like... Jeez. Oh, there's a fate there too. I'll leave it alone. Could I solo it? Yes. Am I gonna? No. I could have just gone the other way. I'm such a dumb bitch. I promised XP. Let's get XP. Also, I haven't done a sweep for any chests yet, so I guess I should be on the lookout for that since I still need, well, thousands. thousands. I need more sharks I can't give away. Oh, no chest here. Oh, it's this guy. Alright, it's easy enough. Well, that sure was a long appointment. Oh, welcome back, Smoothie. Here with the Psyche raid. I suppose you are. I hope your appointment went well. Dibs on a troll emo? Done. Cowie stole my other one. No, he was talking about how out of sheer love for your birthday and for you, I gave you willingly the twirl emote. Hey, I'm not selling any of this shit, so if you want it, you are more than welcome to it. I guess the appointment wasn't long. Waiting for it, however, that's usually how they get you, Smoothie. That's usually how they get you. My wait time to get in to see the appointment is usually longer than the appointment itself. Like my surgeon's appointment was about 10 minutes delayed, and our appointment for our talk was actually like 2 to 3 minutes. We just hung out, talked some shit, looked at my belly button, coughed for him, and then we were out. Like, okay, cool. The last thing he said to me was, "I hope I never see you again." Which I knew he was gonna say because he's a surgeon, so that's usually, you know, that's like the thing that they say. So it's like fair enough. I used to wearing the dinguses in the waiting room, getting rude with the receptionist about the wait time. Yeah, I mean, what can the receptionist do? What do they want? You gave fucking Brady. No, you gave Murdoch the Shark Mountain too. He deserves it. He deserves it. Honestly. Could have worded it better? Nah, he knew what he was doing. He's fine. He gave me my agency back after twice, so he can make all the jokes he wants. Horizontal means be in front, vertical means be on the sides. Be on the sides. And then move in after it goes off, because it does that. Gotta be here though, healthy-ish liver and all. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. That was a good lunch. I'm happy for you, Poppy. You know what? I hope you have an equally good dinner as well. Gotta get that good food. Mimi is currently still on her salad run. So it's Caesar salads for days for La Mimi. Far to the left. Far to the left. And then over to the right too. They're fucking dead. Beat on sides, vertical. Go to our cell. It's in the back. If you don't see it, keep looking and ignore everything that sounds like a door shutting and locking. That sounds legit. My spouse made salad for us last night. Was my lunch today too. It's a very busy salad. What's in your salad? I use it as a means to get Cowie to eat more protein. But Costco sells these very nice croutons and higher quality produce and a nice little Caesar salad saucy sauce. What's good, Antonio? Antonio Sastamin. I'm trying to replay. That's Antonio's thing. That's what he does. Those commands are there for Antonio. What's going on, Antonio? I am very bald. I shaved my head 3 hours ago. I am as smooth as a baby's bottom. Maybe. I don't know if I can tell you. Mimi is over there. And she is the best one, like my hairline. Right here. I want to be over here after this, by the way. Yeah. Right there. Be in front or the back. What colors would you like, Azim? Also, I killed myself with Starfall the other day because I'm just a dumb bitch. I was at 50% health in a CE, and I was like, oh, that's a nuke, right? So then I hit it. It technically was a nuke. It just also hit me right in the fucking face. Good, but a lot of it's happening there. I mean, oh, I didn't see where this goes. Right here. And then over here. Ah, what's this? Let me see. Horizontal. In front of the back. Side to side. We did it. Oh, I got battle high. Nice. Okay, now you just want to port out of here. Don't bother running out. You want to return. Returning faster. Repo this. Wow. Alright, well, the rich get richer as I now have battle high on top of everything else. You pretty much always want to return. It will be faster if you're trying to get to fates and all that. Somebody's asked Dev hard-coded a username and password and then an account. The account got deleted. Wait, but wait a minute. Surely if you delete the hard-coded... Surely, beta, that would lead to issues. I'll get your colors here shortly, Azim. I can do it now. How's it going, Antonio? Hope you're doing well, dude. Itchy hip. They're fine like that. Oh, you want it back on light pink? Okay, I can do it back up. I can put it back on light pink. You're done for the day. Done and done. I do like how this is minimal effort for naming this fate. Hey, what are you fighting? Giant bird. No, like what's the name of the boss in there? Giant bird. Giant bird. I'm gonna go look for my treasure chest over here. Just in case. I do like this graphic though. The look of the battle high as well as the warrior aura. Streamer so bald, mega bald, Antonio. Mega bald. Is there a chest here? There isn't a chest here. Oh, there's a chest here. Never mind. Playing P5X and crying? Is it because you got Ryuji and you're so happy and now you're crying? Please don't unsub or unfollow. A New World Dawn Trail, Aurelia Polyp, and Crystarian Bench. Nice. Shut the fuck up. And Sabi, no, come on. He's just a joke. If anybody needs this music scroll, by the way, it's all yours. Look, a Eureka's petrol horn, really? Okay, fine. I have to check if Mimi needs that mount as well. Petrol is the derp fish, right? I think the petrol is a derp fish. Yep, okay. I've already got all the Eureka mounts, so I don't need them. Carrot! Wow, I got the petrol mount and a fortune carrot. I am on a roll. Granted, those carrots are just going to give me, you know, fireworks and ribbons and shit. Also, it's kind of funny people are complaining. Granted, the loot tables are kind of flipped, and you should get more than materia and stuff from the carrots, considering how rare the carrots are. But all the material you're getting now are going to be such a boon in 7.4. Even 7.3. But in 7.4, the material you're getting from this is all going to get used up. Or make money off of it, so... You got ammo? Congrats, April. That's the one I dropped. Thanks for finding it for you. Here, let me return it to you. Oh, big stretch. Can't wait to make a million off the material again. Yep, it's always a market. That day one market is, man. Look at this glow effect. Can I get this permanently? Look at this. The red and the orange mixed with the green and the yellow. That's my character, by the way. That's my Harley. It was so good that first week of the tier, yeah, and then it instantly dies. Just done. My ult just found a horde without intuition. Very nice. 19,999 to go. I mentioned how much I detest not having the writing map for here. It does, yeah, and the writing map is pretty hard-coded as a requirement to get anything done here. It's a lot. Alright, 30 seconds, and then we get going. I think it's like 3K? I think it's 3K. It was less than the mount, if I recall correctly. Your pizza's on the way? Nice. Delicious, I hope. Oh no, hiccups? It's really, no, that's absolutely worth it. I didn't get it initially, then I was like, you know what? Maybe I do get it. Maybe I, in fact, get this. No, you actually have to get the either the writing map, or either you get the writing map or you get fucked. Is essentially how it works. 0 to 10, fuck 14. Wow, I can't believe Beta's over here trying to be pay to win. The understander? Indeed. I think about the guy. Brady, do you think the understander is currently in Forked Tower telling raids that he understands? I think they might be. Ah, well, that was a terrible... Oh, big yawn. Ryuji sucks. You want to go to the yellow crystal after this, because the crystal's on the blue crystal, and yellow is a safe spot. He was, but ran out of reses from understanding too much. You know what, Pretty? You right. You right. What sister? Grants recreation to self or target or party member. 20 seconds. Expires. Oh, alright, so there goes that one right there. Alright, so we're going to be in the middle. And then on the outside. I don't know what that does. But I am recuperated. Oh, big yawn. Excuse me. Alright, so here. And then inside, and then outside. When did I get that one stack? What hit me? When? Where? Whomst? Right. Hit April with that. There you go, April. Be healed, and then heal everybody else. Man, I thought I was closer to then. Oh, it's gotta go to blue. But I am nowhere near the end of this last level. I mean, I haven't been in here in a couple of days. So we want to be here, and then outside. And then inside. Sorry, that was one of your wild Xenos memes? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, my DPS. We did it. Alright, just teleport back. Return from whence you came, because otherwise you won't get to that fading time. If you really want to be sweaty, you'll want to sprint towards the crystal. How sweaty do you want to be? OC edition. Oh, treasure copper. You're right. Clear demi materia 2, my beloved. So they're not worth me going after the fate. I mean, this one has some a bit of health to it. But yeah, no, I mean, I think I initially had to just do CEs because I wasn't hitting fates without the map, so it sucks. Oh, it's fucking dead. Jeez. Yeah, I get that. It's they have said this. There's something they're gonna look into that. It's very difficult to do, which is kind of weird because the CEs do the thing in real time. I'm gonna gamble and say it's gonna be nope, son of a bitch. Well, I'm not getting to that. All right, I'll climb the death tower instead and get me a box, or see if there's a box up there. Hey, papi, ¿qué onda? Papi chulo, buenos días. What it do, Iggy? All right, let's go over here and climb the tower of death. See what's at the very top. Is there a silver chest there? Chimeras. What a splendid use of my battle high. Nothing over there. What about over here? Tall dudes wreathed in flame. As one does. Alright, is the silver chest at the back there? Nope. Womp womp. Okay. Oh, the chest right there though. I'll take that. Brown chest, good. This tower was terrifying to climb at level 3 or so. I bet it fucking was. Oh, because the entire group did. Oh, they're just hanging out. Is that the RP? Is that the ERP corner? This might be the ERP corner. All right. Well, you know what? Enjoy your group session. All right. CE is. Oh, it's right there. That's fine. I'm gonna teleport out of here. I ain't got time to run out of here. Who has time for that? It was spooky initially at the lower levels when I first came in here, but thankfully, I don't think I actually died until I was like level 7 or 8. Yeah, we definitely destroyed this fate before the CE. Gotta be greedy. Don't look. This one does kill a lot of people though, I gotta be honest. Myself included. Busy. Skill issue? Wow. Wow. I have a minute and 40 seconds. I'm gonna check for the chest inside here. I'll skip the CE to get the pizza. Eat your pizza, Krister. The CEs will still be there. They're not going anywhere. They'll in fact get easier. I've actually done CEs. I had a fresh instance once. It was just me and 2 other warriors, and we shredded the CE, so the scaling there is actually very, very good. With just the 3 of us in there, it lasted maybe a couple minutes at most. Your first Emiyama, nice! Let the process begin. May your drop rates be plentiful and quick. But yeah, no. These scale, so I don't understand. I mean, the fate system isn't brought in from 1.0, so I wonder why. They literally said it was a difficult thing to do, so I'm curious as to why. What makes it so difficult for them to adjust fate so that they're dynamic according to who's in it? Maybe because once you're in a CE, it's closed off and it's its own thing, as opposed to fate that's wide open. I don't know. But fates being not scaling correctly has been a thing for the longest time, and it fucking sucks. I think that they'd rather the fates be too easy. I agree with that. But I don't understand why they shouldn't scale dynamically as well. 6-minute front line. Very nice, Wolfie. Alright, first dementia. Wait, no, I don't. Something else, Buffy. Something else altogether. That is a different deal? Ah, that feels so good hitting them with cleansing. Right in the middle. You can see in the middle. Middle's safe. Why do the people that aggro mobs refuse to clump them? Like, Jesus Christ. What is this? What is this shit? So the fates are going to finish super fast. Let's see. What's going to take longer next year? CEs and stuff? Like I said, CEs scale very well. The fates, if you get a fresh fate that isn't by the current system where it's all super jacked because of all the people that were there. CE scales well outside of the demon one. The demon one, yeah, demon one kind of sucks. Not going to lie. But that shouldn't be much of an issue. they scale very, very well. I've done them with 2 or 3 people at most. So I'm not too worried about that because you still need people to keep him locked up. Oh, this the seals? Oh shit! I never thought about that. That sounds terrible. So the new Dun 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 opening song just dropped. Please into my DMs. I desire it. Oh, Choco wants to run away. Run away! Be over here. Alright, move in. You still need 4 per seal. Less than 20 people. Jesus. That sounds kind of gross. You can find them kicking off the lead. I dislike Monk for that very reason, Ennis, because I'm like, okay, I'm a be cool and kick this fool, and then it's just like, no, I'm in a wall now. Is a creepy granny singing about nice dongs? It should be if it isn't. We were like 12 people, and it was like, well, we're dead. Wait, what actually happens if it breaks the seals? Does he just one-shot everybody? What that demon do though? Yes? Oh, that sounds a little weird. Right here. We want to be away from it down here because it's going to do this Choco Windstorm. And the Fate despawns. Good, it can go backward from where it came. Fuck that CE. There you go. I chose the group buff rather than, oh god, my DPS. My damage. Can I look away for 1 second? Nope. Nope. One shots everyone. Well, you know what? That'd be a good way to sort of get rid of an undesirable CE, right? Go in, let it do its seal things. Oh no. Can you tank invuln through the seals? Or are you just dead anyway? This isn't where I want to be. There we go. Nice and safe. That's over here. Oh, my Felcles. We did it. And return. Nice, got some level ups there in your body. Ooh, pots! Hell yeah! Technically we probably do the fate and the pots. This will at least split people up a little bit though. But no, I mean, not too bad. We still got like 5 grand to go, which is, it's 4,800, 4,800, 480 per CE. Or just 80 if it's oh, this is chunky. It's not too bad. Also, the new season starts today. Gotcha. So maybe we'll do 2 episodes of Daredevil and then some Dandadan on Sunday as well. Who doesn't love some Dandadan? That's such a good. For season 1 was so good. I was excited. You must say, we can show up whenever you want, Adam. Just let me know. It's only a couple. We only do 2 episodes, so. They were very good episodes too, so more than happy to rewatch those before Sunday. But you know, the one downside to Dandadan season 2 is I'm gonna have to listen to that jackass. If you know, you know. Gonna have to listen to that idiot talking. How's your third husband, Fisk? Not introduced yet, so you didn't miss any Fisk at all. It was just setup of characters and the initial storylines. You didn't miss much at all. Alright, where are we? Far, far to the east. Oh, we're way up in there, okay. Let's go over here. I couldn't even guess where this is gonna be. We need one more click. It's still far to the east, jeez. We're way up in there. It's gonna be along one of these paths right here. Is it right here? I forget. Far, far to the northeast. Really? Oh, look, there's a CE here. I know where this is gonna be. This is terrible. Far to the north, yeah. It's gonna be down here by the rubble. Is this horse gacha game basically Japanese My Little Pony? I'm not sure. Hey, bronze. What do we get out of bronze? Bronze just has ribbons and a piety material. It's just what I always wanted. Piety. Yeah, Krister, you can get a double coffer in a row sometimes. Rarely, but it does happen. You get your first coffer and it's like, no, I desire more. And then you have to go find the second coffer. If I gave you a gold chest with the trolley mode, very nice, Neobody. Congratulations. Damn, she's fucking dead. Holy shit. Okay, well, okay, somebody else has them, okay. It's Monster Rancher with Horse Girls. That is a sentence. Monster Rancher with Horse Girls. I see the appeal. I see why this appeals to folks. You know, I didn't get what the horse girl thing was, Franco, until I watched that TikTok a couple of times. And she's wearing regular boots. But when she kicks the screen, she has horseshoes on her boot. I don't know much about horse girls, so I don't know. I get that it's the horse aesthetic, I guess. Learn home gang, yay! Gold coffer with more ribbon. I'm sorry, Krister. You're not guaranteed good loot, but at least you get second loot. I've gone from 30 to 42, just in Palace of the Dead with job quests. That's a lot of. That's a lot of. That's a lot of potted. Look at the sports anime combined with horse racing, since they talk and the player is a trainer. Of course they are. Oh, we got the music goes hard. Don't be in front. But things to buy. Since I'm already good in silver and I already have all the upgrade items for my black mage set of gear, the only thing left for me to buy is the ship. I don't have the mount yet for this place. So still need that. And I guess if I really wanted to, I mean, I need the last set of tank gear here, so that's first, and the mounts after that. But then, after that will be the mount, and then I guess I can save for +1 on the tank set of gear. But I'm not really gonna. I don't intend to farm anywhere near that much gold. How does this pot thing work? Essentially, you click on the pot icon in your duty, and it'll tell you in your chat and on your screen a general direction: far, far to the west, far, far to the north, far, far to the east, or whatever. And you have to go in that direction, and you have to keep on clicking the pot to get directions until you get to the exact location, whereupon you click the pot again to reveal it. Oh, this is the wrong spot. No. The potion is also in your quest inventory. You just want to get it from there. Yeah, so you just keep on clicking it until it gives you direction, general direction to run to, and you go that direction. So, Lou, having fun getting that Atma? My Atmas were done a long ass time ago. I'm working on relic number 5 or 6 now, Don. Atma's done and done. Easy mode, game for babies. Am I having fun? I'm having fun because chat's here to hang out with me. But no, this isn't fun content. Ah, well, fuck me, I guess. I wouldn't call this captivating, but it doesn't bother me. It gives me something to do, get to talk to my friends, hang out and chat, do the thing, make it a social experience that I can actually enjoy. It's a lot of bodies. Yeah, no, they're all fucking dead. They're pretty fucking dead. That was one of the bigger AoEs that went out, so. But essentially, what are we doing here? Yellow makes yellow things explode. Green line makes green things explode. So we actually stay over here. And that AoE is going to go off right here. Big old circle. You move over here. And now we're safe because this is green and yellow. It won't make that explode. The next set of lines is going to make those explode, though. No, my body! Son of a bitch. So that's going to explode right here. It's going to be a big explosion. And then this is going to make this one explode over here. It'll be a circle based around it. So you can actually stay here. There's plenty of time. It's safer over here where I'm at. Wait for the AoE to go off, and then you just move on in. Congrats, April and your buddy. You're a warrior. You can eat like 3 or 4 of those. Yeah, but anybody, you can do it with any tank, honestly. And there are skills from the other classes, so there are ways to mitigate everything. You want to play a DPS? Play DPS with Knight Phantom Job, and all of a sudden, you have better mitigation than I do as a warrior. I got battle hype for that. Well, what's that? What's that fade at? What's the percentage on them? It's gonna get blasted anyway. But what are they at? They are currently at 56%. Yeah, that's gonna get blasted here. But yeah, no, it's fine. It is what it is. It's never gonna be exciting or thrilling content, but it's a means to an end, and that means shinies. Where are we? So 1300, so 196 heliometry away from next relic. I have Black Mage, Warrior, Paladin, Pictomancer. I think that's it. I think that after that I just go down the line because I don't really care about the other classes. Too much else is fun and exciting. Oh, but that's the question though, right? What would be considered fun and exciting on a global MMO scale? If you can come up with that, let Square Enix and Blizzard know, because they would like to bottle that. It's an MMO. It's going to be a chore. It's just a matter of how much of a chore. I'm not defending it. It's, like I said, it's not exactly fun, but it doesn't bother me. But if we can find something that's fun for everyone, from every country, from every culture, from every place that can find this kind of a grind fun to get your relics, you're printing money at that point. We did it. Something new and fresh, encounters that we haven't seen before. You can have a fun and tight gameplay loop. Also new, yeah, but what does that mean? What is that new fun tight gameplay loop? Like a Dark Tide and Deep Rock. Yeah, but those aren't MMOs. Those are very much 4-player co-op games. Don't get me wrong, I want to rock and stone all day long too, or get my Demi-Atmas with the beneficence of the... Fuck, I forgot his name. The thing of God, mankind. Fuck. Man, is that heresy? I'm gonna lose one of my writs now because of this. The God Emperor of Mankind. Nailed it. I'm afraid that due to the MMO model, it is going to be always limited. Even MMOs that don't go by... Jesus Christ.
Burn this motherfucker. You don't know about the Omnissiah.
I'm sorry. Thank you for the biddies. Yeah, no. It's time to turn into a skull that just exists as machinery for the rest of my life. You forgot his name? I'm sorry, Don. No, look, listen, I want it to be fun. It's just the MMO model doesn't afford that kind of fun that you have. Not the Holy Trinity one with the healer DPS tank roles. I wish it were more fun, or at least something that captivated your attention to sufficient levels, but that's the problem with the Holy Trinity. Oh, chest. Palace of the Dead, but they've already I'd be down. I like that Bozja gave me drops for doing Palace of the Dead Heaven on High. I'm assuming at some point later on we might get drops from Eureka Orthos. But you're still in the same MMO model kind of grind. You're not escaping from that. You can't just, get Demi-Atmas for Carl. Can't do it. I pray for times like that. I mean, I would like it to be. I would like to be engaged in super enjoyment while doing this. Instead of number go up, I'm happy now. And they are defaulting. But like I said, this has been the WoW 14 model for many years. It would have been nice to have something else for sure. But there's nothing in the game that would have matched that. Unless, of course, it's like a deep dungeon or a variant dungeon that drops your demi-atmos depending on each route that you take. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, do it that way. Hola, Jenny! Narin boss bugged. Oh no, Franco! Is the run dead because it bugged out? All reputation guys should actually be dating sims. I'm down, let's go. Let's give that a shot. Finally got your M8S mount. Congratulations, Jenny. Are you driving around in your car? The engine is so old and console gamers are holding back the game to a certain extent. I think it's more so the MMO model that's holding it back. Because, again, it takes so much to build an MMO. Why would you innovate when you can create the Holy Trinity once again and let that be the basis for all your content? Like even, what was the Amazon MMO, New World? Like that one didn't abide by the Holy Trinity all that much. There was some iteration to it, but you could still change around and screw around. But even that game was just reduced to a mega grind. It was a fun game though. No, I don't want to tank this shit. Oh no, my tank sense fell off. No, it's ugly, but it's the only thing I needed from there. So I'm probably done re-clearing now, and we'll only need to keep progging, which is static one. Gotcha. Alright, well that's good. Congratulations. I'm not being a wuss, I just don't want to do it. I can do it. I ain't scared of this. I've tanked far bigger, far harder things. I just don't want to do it. I'm being lazy. I'm here as a DPS. But this is, they're limited what they can do, and the consoles are limited hardware, so you can't have certain things like even WoW has. Yeah. Yeah. That's something that 14 chose, so it's on 14 to innovate, and I wish that they would. And they kind of have to a certain extent, but obviously within the same model, so it's like, okay. Like, I really like the Phantom Job system that they added here. It's been a lot of fun. Playing my base class along with something shiny and new. So maybe that'll lead to something. Obviously it kind of sucks because it's not leading to it right now. Let me in, coach. I got like a no, I'm supposed to be reading. I'm gonna get stack. Rip. I gotta be over to the left. Rip. Alright, you wanna go right here between these mounds? And then run in. And then run away. It's taking us up to 1 hour so many times to get all 48 people into the same instance. Yikes. Wait, even with the new system? Today's a good day, emergency maintenance, so I can go straight into OC later for Fork Tower Prog 2. Yeah, I mean, wait, we had our maintenance last night. You haven't had yours yet, Jenny? Yeah, this morning. Gotcha, gotcha. I feel like a step back from Bozia, like CE, or just queue in, get raids. The raid is like Eureka. Yeah, I hate that about the raid though. I mean, CEs are still the same, right? It's just that you have to queue for them in Eorzea. Here you just show up, which is good because then you get to partake in it. That seemed to solve an issue there with people not being able to get in, I guess. It's still just Fates and CEs. I mean, it's a good day for me because I got my mount and oh, got you. And the main has happened, and I'm doing a run later. Good. Best of luck, Jenny. You have to let me know what you think of it, how it goes, how it all goes for you. I'm curious about the Fork Tower. And get a CE, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wish it was honestly both systems, right? Let you queue you in from afar as well as just let you run into it. I don't understand why it's one or the other, but that would have been nice, for sure. I've been progging Fork Tower lately with one of the organized servers. It's slow going, obviously, as they do all different points. Gotcha. Forgot about you. No, I have 7 other people here. And also, we're almost done. Is the deal, Don? We're almost done. But yeah, we came in with the group of friendos. No, stop chasing me! Right, killing Mike was asking because he fucking had it coming. He had it coming. Mike knows what he did. Mike knows full well what he did, Papi. But yeah, we're almost done, Don. We've been in here for an hour or so. So we're probably gonna call it. Well, at least I'm gonna pop out in about 8 minutes. So that I can do... There's some stories I wanted to see that I haven't done yet. So, gonna go do that. It's a chest! A silver chest! Ooh. Hey, got a Gabriel 3! Nice! I already have that though, right? Pointed misgivings. I mean, I already have all these things. But... Gabriel Mark 3. Is that... No, that's not the fancy one, right? That's the regular one? Rip. I thought it was the mega fancy one. Which, granted, I just bought off the market board because it's only 500 grand. 3 is a fancy one? I thought the fancy one was the other one. Alpha is a cheap one where I am. Gotcha. Alpha is a regular. 3 is the golden one. Okay, well, sweet. Congrats to Cowie, who never set foot in Eureka or Eorzea. Now, this fate is actually the worst. Literally the worst bit of content in the whole game. It's easy. I don't like balls petrifying me, Asm. Just untouch your balls. Already the most difficult thing to be done. Honestly, what is the point? Never mind. No, my battle high. The AR version is worse because it's trees. Gross. Say, coward. I was like, what is the point of putting a fate in with ball play if you can't even survive the petrification of it? What is the point? Oh, this is inside. Oh, it's that one. Okay, that's fine. You can tell Koji isn't as involved as he once was. If balls petrified you, you turn blue. Well, you know... Wait, is there a chest here? I mean, Koji can only do so much. 10 out of 10 with petrified balls again. That's fair. We all need hobbies. Alright, so I'm at 4,000 points, which means 7,200 or so. Well, 3,200 to go. So that's not too bad. I'll take it. That'll give me... So here's a question. Does night count as credit towards the buff, or is it just not really? Not night, freelancer. Does freelancer count? Yeah, but does it give you a buff? Freelancer doesn't get mastery yet. Okay. Yeah, but it's also a job. It's a job on my list. Look at that. It's right there. It should give me a buff when it gets to 10. That's all I'm saying. Is that going to be a Northhorn thing? It can go beyond 10. Gotcha. Okay, well, interesting. Other jobs in future parts of OC, so we'll keep it leveling. Interesting. But obviously they don't want us to go into Northhorn with maxed out buff. I feel like that would almost instantly ruin the entire experience for a lot of people, and new players as well. New players in this game, imagine, bro. Another horde, very nice. Okay, look at the things. They get a counter above them. You'll see the thing change. So you see the little circle? That's a counter. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Oh, my body. All right, so where these little things are going to appear over here. They're going to be explosions, so don't be where those are. So these two right here are safe. Stay in this area and you won't get blasted. Of course, there are going to be AoEs going off, and that AoE is also going to be going off. There it goes. 3, 2, 1. Alright, there we go. Easy. I want to see her fly on those tiny baby wings. The key here is to not panic. It's about to go off though. Son of a bitch, I got hit. I was unfortunately looking at my oracle skills and didn't want to die. Alright, so it's the circles. So circles first. Followed by bars. There we go. Don't get slashed. Oh, big gun. These two back here will be safe. Alright, so they're going to do AoEs again, so don't be over there because you're just going to Alright, so it's bars first, followed by... not much. There we go, we did it. We did mechanics. Hey, got an Oracle Soul Shard. Nice. I already have that. Bye, April. We've lost April. Alright, I'm just gonna look for some chests real quick and then... oh, look at the silver chest. General purpose dark red dye, some Hanish wool autumn shirt, and everyone's favorite, more ribbons. With 300 more XP before Chemist is maxed, and then your final one is Geomancer. Very nice prog. Not bad at all. That's what, easily 3 CEs or a couple of CEs and some fates. I'm just gonna look for some chests and then I'll pop out. I've put in some work there on the CEs, so ideally I should have some more brown. Sorry, got kicked. I think I'm done for now. Anyway, that's fine, April. I'm almost done here as well. It's best to do it in short bursts, I find, instead of the mega grind. So, good stuff. Thank you for joining us. If not enjoyable, then at least hopefully it was... what's it called? We made progress. Gotta love not having a gallbladder. Yeah. Yup. That's for fucking sure. I don't think there's any more chests in here. We can check out here real quick after this area and see if there's anything out here for us. Also, did they say that they're gonna adjust the loot tables for the carrots, or are the carrots done and that they are what they are? It is what it is. Oh, fuck you, lion. Because I'm holding on to... what are the carrots for? Carrots are essentially a super fancy treasure chest that have been rewarding absolute garbage. So you know the chests that spawn all over the world, April? Well, not all over this map. The brown ones can give you a carrot. One of these items right here, this fortune carrot. Rarely throughout the world, throughout this map, there are carrots on the ground. If you eat your fortune carrot on top of one of the ground carrots, it spawns a chest. They're exciting. I don't know about that. I mean, it is exciting to find one in the wild. It's like, ooh, carrot. But are the rewards conducive to an ooh, treasure? No, not really. You shouldn't have tossed it, April. No, those are... oh, look, there's a carrot right there. Those carrots are tradable, and they do provide a fair bit of cash. Well, yeah, so that's a carrot right there. You use your carrot on top of that carrot, and then you get a carrot. See, little bunny shows up. It pops a gold coffer. You get the gold coffer, and inside that gold coffer is disappointment. A carrot, you say? Indeed. This is, wow, Finny. This is why your mom's calling you poor? Damn. Jesus. Pobrecita, April. Carrot, carrot, carrot. Yummy carrot. Num num. Ah, silver chest. I got cropped summer indigo slops, and alright, let's see. The game just gave me this glam. What's it look like? Let's combine it. Try on. Ah, yes, those are pants. And they want me to equip these boots with it. Let's save it. Fashion. Pants grab. April could head to like 2 minutes ago. Yeah, so you want to save those carrots, or if you want the money, April, you can just sell them. They do spawn automatic. So as I understand it, they spawn automatic gold chests. That's the benefit of them. That's the super perk for them. The carrots also have their own achievements associated with them. You have to get 1,000 carrots in order to get the title, and I believe the title is Bunny Blessed. So if you want to become the Bunny Blessed, you need 1,000 carrots. I'm at 4 out of 1,000. If you want the money, sure, April. If you want the money, absolutely. You could also try and gamble and maybe get the twirl emote out of it, and then use the twirl emote to sell, because the twirl emote sells for more than that. I'm stuck. Alright, I'm out of here. Thank you for the group friends. I'm gonna pop out. Obviously, you don't have to leave with me. You can stay in here, keep on going if you so desire. You still will remain in the group and have all the stuff. How close am I to a relic? 150, so not too bad. That's not too bad. You have to sell yours instead of try and get the emo because I didn't want disappointment. That's fair. That's fair. It's a good amount of money. It's a good amount of cash. But I'm sitting on them in case they do, however, for whatever reason, adjust the loot tables for carrots. And maybe they have something nice in them. Or maybe they give us carrots in the second instance as well. I could have sold this stuff. Oopsies. Oh well. That is a problem for future me. The monsters from the luring trap dropped a chest, and inside was a safety palm. Games got jokes. Yup. Alright, so let's go. Why am I here? Okay, so we can put that. Anybody want a Crystarium bench? Only the Crystarium's finest benches. Why are any of us here? That is beyond me, Darks. Like, y'all could be doing literally anything, but you're here hanging out with me, and I appreciate that. But heck if I know. How will Square Enix ever recover if they do that, Solo? You know, they do say that they don't want to have people to hoard things like that because it'll destroy the economy. I don't think it will. Gotta be honest, I don't think it will. Why am I so sleepy today? I guess I got 8 hours. I've been getting sleep of late, which is kind of weird for me, but now the EP is upon me. But I will not nap, for it will ruin my sleep pattern. I will just be yawning for evening stream. What do we have here? Got that sax music. Oh, I got one high quality cobalt rivet. Thanks. Thanks, game. Thanks for the group. That's the first time I feel like I've made any actual progress. Yeah, I mean, obviously, got to get you that map. So we'll do more groups just for the sake of, you know, getting you the map. It's still gonna be a pain in the ass. You just got the map, very nice. It's still gonna be a pain. You're still gonna see a lot of silver. Sometimes you'll see some bronze. from Fate and all that. But by and large, you'll be all right. It's all credit towards a bigger pile of stuff that we all want to get. Jesus Christ, I forgot I did that. I need to transfer that to my alt. I transferred over primal crafting items that were in my chocobo saddle. Two Atma drops, writing map done, ranger job dropped, and all the trolling mode. Very nice. That's a pretty good haul. I'll take that any day. Jeez. Good stuff. I'm glad we actually had a good session. Obviously not a perfect session. Didn't get everything we wanted, but we got some stuff out of it, so that's not too bad. Fucking Amanda. That voice. This is all trash. Don't need any of that in my bags. Do I have Spriggans in my chocobo saddle? I do. Okay, they're in the pile somewhere now. Alright, so if you didn't know, speaking of this song in particular, at the end of Shadowbringers, once you complete, I forget what the requirement is. Maybe the role quest, it unlocks a sort of small class quest. Or a job quest, I suppose. That's a yellow quest. Somewhere where your trainer was. I believe the warrior one is in Costa. Oh. It should be over here, right? I mean, there's a quest there. Once, twice, 3 times a warrior. So these have been here for almost 5 years for me, and I've never done them. So let's go do them. I don't know how. I can't imagine that they're super extensive, but we're gonna fucking find out. But yeah, thank you to everybody who came out for the groupage in thing. It's Curious Gorge, the fucking name though. Yeah, here's the level 80 ones, Zero. 20 minutes if you read. I do read. Troll is pretty rare. It is, Christopher. It is. By the way, the warrior quest line is still one of my favorite quest lines. It's silly. It's funny. It's actually quite well done. Oh, Harlequin, how long has it been? It's been a long time. I've been dedicating myself wholly to my training for some time now. Day after day after day, but I fear my progress has come to a halt of late. You look well, a fair bit stronger than I remember even. What is your secret, my friend? How have you grown so much more powerful? Expansions, you gotta buy the expansion. So I got sucked into this portal and traveled to another world. I went toe to toe with this fellow called Dikai. What? That Dikai Osin. You're Curious Gorge? Only on the weekends, Max. Only on the weekends. Wait. I can tell this is going to take a while. Since I've just finished my training, why don't we speak at length on dry land? What a novel idea. No, this is Shadowbringers, Ennis. This is a level 80 quest that you get sent back for all the classes. They all have this small quest back at your original trainers. So, like if you're Bard, you go back to South Shroud, I think, for that dude on the log. If you do Black Mage, it's that one NPC in Old Da. Monk, fuck me if I know. But yeah, you go back to those original trainers and they have a small quest for you. Do you need to do the role quest? I think you might. The Shadowbringers role quest to get these. That's one of the Sin Eaters from the role quest. Gotcha. So there are more worlds than this, eh? That's a lot to take in. And this grandson, ye gods, to see the woman you love taken from you before your very eyes. No wonder he struggled so mightily to pick up the pieces of his life. I think it's per role, so if you do the tank role quest in Shadowbringers, you get all the tank quests that have one like this. If you do the range DPS, and you get the range DPS ones, and so on and so forth. After listening to your tale, I realize what it is I've been missing. The one thing I lack to spur me on to even greater heights. Is it a tiny Aura warrior? 'Tis love. I sent several missives to Dorgono, you see, but she has yet to respond even once. I've waited patiently, eagerly, but still no word has arrived. Fear has crept into my heart. Has she forgotten me? Has she met another? I cannot rest until I know the reason for her delay. I must know. This is no time for training, nor can I afford to be patient. Grandson's time with his beloved was cut short. Who is to say ours will not also be cut short? Don't worry about it. Or worse, if it already has. It is decided. I will purchase passage on the next ship for the Far East and return to the Azim Steppe with all haste. I'm coming, Dorgono. Oh, dude, thank you for the raid, Alistair. Welcome on in. How's it going? How is StarCraft treating you? Hopefully it went very well. Welcome everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed yourselves over at Alistair's. There's a follow button right there in the chat. If today was your first day or you haven't followed Alistair yet, you can do so. You can come back tomorrow for that cooking stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. Should be super enjoyable. They just arrived. Son of a bitch. Sorry. We're doing a story quest. This is a story quest for the warrior class of Final Fantasy XIV. It's a little macro story. So this game is this is an MMO, but it is incredibly story based. Unlike other games like World of Warcraft, which does have a story, but the primary point of WoW is obviously the combat and all that sort of stuff. Even though in the last couple of expansions they've veered more towards story. So yes, we're doing a story here for the warrior quest line. This is this came out. This was probably about from 5 years ago, and I still haven't done them. So we're just getting in there and trying to do it for this particular NPC. In the previous story, he's smitten with this tiny aura over here. And so since she hasn't responded to him in quite some time, he has run off to go and find her. So as he ran off, she naturally shows up here. So he's off for a little bit of a ride. Anyway, this is my character. This is Harlequin. And so prepare to be read to. Harlequin, how fortunate you are here. I have been looking all over for Curious Gorge. The Marauders Guild told me he trained near here, but I did not know you did as well. Well, about that. What do you mean he's going to this step to see me because I never answered any of his missives? Is this a joke? No matter how many he sent, I would have never responded. Our people have no written tongue. Whatever reached us was probably fed to the goats. Anyway, let us hope that someone informs him of our arrival before he gets on a ship. As for why I have traveled all this way, it was at the behest of my father, who wished to thank you in Curious Gorge personally for fighting on our behalf. I am Love-san. Love-san? Really? That Love-san? In a Japanese MMO? In a story based about love between two warriors? I am Love-san of the Carrero, and you are Harlequin Deranged, the Hagan who stood with my people against the sure names. But that is not all, for you also helped my youngest daughter gain control over the will of Karash. No words can express the depths of my gratitude to you. You promised not to speak of Karash. But I must. My heart broke when she was marked as taken and exiled. Never again would I see her, I feared. But then she returned, blood of my blood, master of Karash, my little girl. And it is all because of you. No, she put in the work. I just, we helped her work it out. It's all because of her. In thanks for your deeds, I wish to present you 30 horses. What? Father, no. It is not the way of Eorzea to give horses as thanks, and besides, she is a traveler. They would only be a burden. I apologize, Hagan. Now then, I must also express my gratitude to the others. Warriors of the Maelstrom, were they? I believe I recall the way. He just walked into a beach, by the way. That's the only thing that's over there. It's literally, the boat is that way, and the beach is this way. The worst storyline is us helping people with anger issues. It is. That's ultimately what it boils down to. If you have the time to spare, might you accompany us? Having traveled so long solely in the company of my father, I am finding him increasingly exhausting. That's a whole ass mood. Alright, now we're walking towards the beach as well. Okay. Alright, so the hut's over where the hut's at, yeah, so the hut's right there and they all walk that way. I mean, I guess they could walk to the boat over there. I gotta go to Lower La Nosha. But yeah, if you've never played this game, this is again an MMO. It is a Japanese-based MMO. Japanese-based developer, Square Enix. It is free to play up to level 70. You can get its first 2 expansions as well as the base game for free in a trial. Which, by the way, is about 100 or so hours of gameplay. There's a lot of story. There's no limitations on content you can do, really. There's some there. It's not fair to say it's free of limitations, but it is probably one of the best free trials that there is. So if you haven't given this game a shot, and you're curious about it, because, you know, it's one of the bigger MMOs out there, it is free to play through to Stormblood. Hey, it's Dorgono. What's going on? It brings me joy to see the Lomensan warriors in good health. It is a pleasure to see you again, Harlequin, as well as Dorgono. I am surprised to see her, as you doubtless are, and in the company of her father besides. But yeah, this is one of the better storylines in the entire quest chain. So you essentially get a class quest every 5 levels, up to level 60, and then you get one every 2 or 3 levels, and then they cut off at level 70. They stopped doing class quests specifically. They added role quests, so tanks get a set of quests so they can all do them. It's one pool of quests for all the tanks, healers, DPS of various kinds. And so after that was done, it was a new system. They tacked these on at the very end as like the capstone quests for each class that you have at this point. There's some communication limits and inventory storage for the free trial. Yeah. It's a pretty good, pretty robust trial. I must insist that you accept a small token of my appreciation. I do not doubt my daughter was quite the handful. No less than 50 goats, I think, should suffice for the imposition. 50 goats would be a far greater imposition, father. It really was no bother, sir. A pleasure, honestly, and a regrettably short one at that. So much so that we were hoping we might see her again, so you can imagine our surprise and our delight when you arrived. If not horses or goats, then... Wait. Are you not the leaders of these warriors? Yet you do not carry an axe. Why is this? You can't pick up the axe anymore. That is because I cannot. Not since I was defeated by my own brother in battle. He had succumbed to his inner beast, your courage, and struck a blow with such ferocity from which I had never fully recovered. But it is well that he did, for I too was enthralled to the beast at the time. Had he not given it his all, countless innocents may have died by my hand. It is not an unfamiliar story. Many a carol has suffered a grievous injury which rendered them unable to fight. But I am a healer, and I can help you to wield your axe once more. This is in your power? I did not think it was possible. It pains me to see a warrior who yet yearns to fight but cannot. Allow me to treat you as repayment for your kindness. Full glad am I to accept. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Wait, but he never really conquered the Karash, right? So he's gonna give him the ability to warrior again? This treatment requires a quantity of shiver moss. While it is not native to your land, I believe a similar type grows here. Let us go and gather some. You lot return to your training for now. I don't know about you, Harlequin, but I'm bloody excited. Nods. Capcom fucked up? How so, Wolfie? What'd they do? So you need Dan opening just up. Yeah, beta send it to me in my DMs, Don. I'm excited to hear it. I really like Dan Season 1. So, and that opening song was incredibly good. So excited to end stream and watch it. I don't want to watch it on stream right now because that'd be... It just get muted. It'd be a copyright thing, and I'd rather not get that headache, especially on YouTube. The new feature title update for Monster Hunter Wilds made all your saved investigations reroll monster size. So if you had Gold Crown size saved, it was a chance of not being any more small, big Gold Crown. Gotcha. Oh. That's going to affect that for a few people. Alright, Love-san and Dorgono. The moss of which I spoke, I spied in this place not long ago. We will need a moderate amount for the ritual to heal Broken Mountain. You and Dorgono can both assist me in this. Look for mossy rocks nearby and shatter them with a heavy swing, then gather up the shiver moss. I remember this game. The Marauders were always breaking rocks to hone their skills. This will be easy. Use heavy swing. Alright. Destroy rocks. I mean, I'm sure this isn't good for our axes. To swing axes on... This is my axe, by the way. It's pretty neat. It's on fire. 5% Rebirth is 40% off on the Steam sale. Very nice. I enjoyed Rebirth a lot. They fixed a lot of the not so great things that remake had, so we love the Minos Lux. Listen, the Minos and the Minos Lux are both probably two of my favorite axes. Though a lot of warrior relics are just great. Like Ragnarok is fantastic. A couple of the iterations from Eureka were really good, as well as from Bozia. You wield your axe with great skill, Hagan. May I have the shiver moss? Sure. Let's see, some moss is not meant to be gathered through gentle scraping, but with a disproportionate display of force. Sure. But those Heavenward relics just hit differently. They're so good. Very good. Now, before my daughter returns, there's another matter which I must discuss with you. Okay, being shady. She is a woman grown, and as her father, I must think of her future. Of marriage. Nope. Yeet him into the ocean. Alas, she has shown no interest in any warriors of the Karel. At first I thought none suited her, but then I began to wonder. Was her mind made up? Had she already chosen a suitor? Realizing this, I persuaded her to come with me to Eorzea, and now that we have met, I feel more certain than ever. Dorgono has fallen in love with the warrior of another land. And I could not be happier for her. For who could disapprove of the champion who stood against... It's not me! Or is it? Harlequin deranged, Hagan of the Steppe, I will not oppose the union of you and Dorgono. I offer you my blessing. My heart belongs to the sea. Okay. I am a fisher. Did I mention I'm eternally bonded to someone else? Honestly, I'm not all that keen on the whole institution of marriage. So, there's this bloke called Gorge. Don't mind if I do? I'm kind of tempted to click. No. No. Listen, I can't come between her and Gorge. That's your wife. Wait, I'm saying that I like Gorge? No, I don't like his ass. Hey. Who are you to decide such things for me? Get his ass. I will not marry Harlequin. I have already chosen a suitor, and it's not her. Oh, I see. I was so certain that... So, who is this other? We will not discuss this any further. We have the moss, now let us go and prepare for the ritual. Pray, forgive me. I spoke out of turn. Dorgono is right. We should attend to the ritual and restore Broken Mountain to the warrior he was. Free aura waifu? No, that's not how that works. I don't know how we're going over here to the farm to do it, but let's go do it in the farm. Of course he's got his tits out, of course. Oh, they all... Okay, he does as well. No, he's in his gear. Okay, Broken Mountain. I have brewed an elixir using the moss. Drink it now. Very good, your body is ready. You must now receive of the power of another great warrior. I can think of none more suitable than you. We must awaken the Karash within him once more. I bid you summon the strength of Father Azim, and strike Broken Mountain with all your... What the fuck? I'm about to kill this man. Cover them up. You bid her what now? All your might. Hold nothing back. Swing to kill. Anything less and he will be crippled worse or die. Muster all your strength. Alright, I'm about to fell cleave a bitch. Okay, I was gonna say he put his hands up to fight, but I don't think that expression is someone who wants to fight. Is this gonna be the one punch meme? It feels that way. Alright, use heavy swing. Ugh. Oh, he's fucking down. Seven hells, what is this? This feeling I feel welling up from deep within me. This fire, this passion, this rage. Oh. The beast stirs again. Its power is mine. It fills me with strength. Yet I remain in control. Huzzah! The strength never left you, my friend. The injury was not one of the flesh, but of the heart. Trickery of the mind, the deception of the self. The elixir served only to steal your flesh and dull the pain, so you could stand fast against the Hagan's axe. You will not need it again, for the fear that held you hostage has fled. I see. It was in my head all this time. It's no secret that fear can cripple a man worse than any wound, but I never thought... Gods, what a fool I've been. Thank you so much for helping me to overcome my foolishness, Love-san. You've made me a warrior again. Oh shit, here he comes. So these two never really admitted that they love each other, but... will they finally fess up? Thank her, for a warrior of surpassing strength and power is indispensable for this ritual. No other could have served as well. Aye, for there is no greater warrior than Harlequin. She cute. Oh no. No. She giving you the eyes? She is, but... Oh, come on! It's not what you think, Curious Gorge. How could you, Harlequin? You and Dorgono all this time. It all makes sense now. The letters, the silence, it was you. No, you dumbass. They don't have a written language. They fed your letters to a goat. Curious Gorge, what is this nonsense you speak? What's gotten into you? You were Lalafell at the time, Don? Oh, no, you don't, you stupid fool. He mad? He big mad. Oh shit! He left himself wide open. Well, he's fucking gone. Love a woman that can send you into orbit. She's so dreamy, she is. Head shake. Wait, we're not gonna get any closure there? Come on. Commit to a relationship, Squirry Nicks. Jesus Christ. Okay, no, never mind. There's more cutscene. Preemptive anger. I am so sorry, everyone. When I went to the docks to find the ship bound for the Far East, I ran into some marauders who told me Dorgono and her father had come. So overcome by joy, I began searching for them at once. But when I finally found you here, and saw how you looked on Harlequin with such joy, all my earlier fears came rushing back, and the beast within me seized control. It had better not happen again. You're lucky. I held back. Next time I won't. You are a warrior? I mean, it's true I am. And brother, is it true you have fully recovered? You are a warrior reborn? Really? Congratulations. It is like a dream come true. Indeed, brother. Indeed. At first I struggled to believe it, but it is as Love-san says. I must go and join in the training sessions at once. And do not fear, the beast will not claim me again. Oh, he's fucking gone. I cannot thank you enough, Love-san. It has been longer than I can remember since my brother smiled so. You've given us such a gift. Wait for the 50 goats. It is the least I could do after all you have done for my daughter. Thank you for your kindness and your hospitality. Our time is short, however, and we must be on our way. Oh no. Having said that, Dorgono, I'm reminded that you are still young and want for experience. You are not yet a warrior fit to wed, and so I bid you continue to strengthen your body and mind here in this land. It suits you, I think. Did you hear that? I can stay. We can even train together. I can show you all the techniques we Carol use to hone our skills. Aye, but first I must teach you my methods. You must come with me to Hidden Falls, right this instant. You too, Harlequin. I have a few final words I wish to say to you there. Okay. That was worth it alone just for that cutscene. Keep your hands off of my lizard girl, being those words. Probably. And I feel like the third wheel, it's okay. Harley's used to it. I mean, no, Harley's not used to it, but it is a departure for the Warrior of Light, right? Dealing with Alice and Alphino and Graha. It's nice to not be the focus. Just be a little third wheel. Ah, look at them training. I hope they stay here once this quest is finished. Well met, Harlequin. I should have known that while Curious Gorge made a noble contribution to the cause, 'twas I who truly helped bring an end to the primal of Lenosha. You become quite the impressive warrior in your own right, but make no mistake, I'll surpass you someday yet. I trust you understand what all this means, my friend. Now that my brother has taken up the axe again, the competition for the title of Eorzea's greatest warrior will be that much more intense. Don't forget, I'm in the running too, you know. So keep at it, warrior, for the time will come when we challenge you again. That's cute. Oh, achievement points. Shit, time to do every single one of them. How many classes times 5? Talking about the Lunar Primal? Gotcha. That's pretty cool. Hopefully they do both stay here now, and every time I come here that they are actually both there. But on that note, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out, friends. Thank you for being here. Thank you again to Alistair for the raid. Thank you to Psyche for the raid. Psyche will be back tomorrow with some more Clear Obscure Expedition 33. So if you're looking for a first-time playthrough of that game, there's a follow button there for Psyche. That'll be tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern. And again, Alistair will be doing a cooking stream tomorrow. So come on now and hang out with both of our friends. They'll both be live early in the morning there. Plenty to do. I'll be back in 3 hours by YouTube with some Cyberpunk 2077 first